these discussions have ended up and if they're still ongoing. But this program and many other programs implemented by various Georgia and U.S. animal controls and shelters have stopped or slowed down the rate of killing animals unnecessarily. I've put together some folders for all of you with copies from various county programs that are utilized and proven successful, as well as other information that you can read at your leisure. I hope you all take the time to look at them. I have personally spoken to several people that are in charge of some of these programs in Georgia that are willing to help our county in any way they can to get these programs up and running here in Paulding County. Most of these programs are at no extra cost, no extra budget money, no extra tax dollars to our community. The trap neuter release program alone would save Paulding County money in the long run by not having the expense of housing, feeding, and caring for feral cats and their litters continually. There are also various ways to increase funds coming into Paulding County other than taxpayers' dollars. One example would be to make it a finable offense when strays are picked up and the owner is known and contacted, but they choose not to reclaim their pet. If there are no consequences for these people, they will continue the cycle and continue to cost Paulding County taxpayers more money for this disregard. Our citizens need to realize Paulding County is not, nor should be, a dumping ground for their unwanted pets. There are many alternatives to dumping an animal at Paulding County, but we make it too easy for them not to choose these alternatives. We have organizations that do rehoming events in our county regularly. Again, we're making it too easy for them to waste our tax dollars. For the ones that do come pick up their pets brought in as a stray, we can charge them a daily boarding fee to cover food, care, expenses, in addition to the fine that's currently charged on owner replay. We can utilize resources that we have in our county already available. Gwinnett County and Fulton County both have programs that allow adoptable dogs into the jails that are trained, taken care of, and loved on by the inmates until they're adopted. These programs allow for more available space. We currently use inmates for help with the animal control. Let's make use of their skills and also give them a sense of satisfaction while giving back to the community in the process. Gwinnett and Fulton counties are no better than Paulding County. So if they can do it and make it successful, so can we. As a matter of fact, I just learned tonight that one of the animal control workers visited the Fulton County jail program and was absolutely astonished with it. We can also use more inmates on a daily basis that can walk the dogs, get them out of their kennels more often, which would mean more fresh air and possibly lower the rate of kennel costs. Animals are put to sleep every week unnecessarily over a simple thing like kennel costs. The rate of sick animals being put to sleep every week can easily be changed. There are many shelters that vaccinate the animals when they enter the facility, thus lowering the rates of sickness. They have animals spayed and neutered before leaving the facility to the new adopters, thus eliminating the issues of time spent by animal control employees dealing with the citations for not complying with the spay and neuter. And all this can be accomplished simply by raising the adoption fees to cover the extra expenses. I personally would love to see a new facility built, but I realize it may not happen in the near future. But there's ways to improve and upgrade the current facility. And this would help in the expense of animals being put to sleep from kennel costs and other illnesses. There's currently a section of the grounds that's off limits due to previous parvo outbreaks, and it's simply wasted space. A concrete slab can be poured there to make it a usable area for animals to get out of their kennels more often. This is only one example. To accomplish these things, we need to reach out to our community. I believe if we open up to change and change for the better, then you'll find that there are many people in our community that have great ideas about ways to make improvements for the betterment of our animals. In all reality, the animals are part of our community. We're spending tax dollars every week to euthanize animals when it can easily be prevented. I think most citizens would rather see their tax dollars go towards saving the lives of these animals instead of killing them. I would also like to think that the workers at animal control would be much happier if they didn't have to live with the knowledge that these animals would die every week all around them. I can't imagine what they go through every week. And I can attest that they're all animal lovers themselves. I know I wouldn't want to be the person that gets to pick which animals are being put down every week. We can ask for suggestions, ideas, donations, sponsorships. I've talked to several people that would be more than willing to donate labor, materials, money, fundraisers, etc. to assist with these things. We can look to our citizens for input and ideas. I would believe that Chuck Rand, with his engineering background, would also have some great ideas. I'm sure Captain Lahome, Sergeant Cullum, and the workers at Animal Control themselves would have great ideas that they would share if they felt it would make a difference and that they would be heard. Paulding County Animal Control needs more exposure. I was told by an animal control worker last week that she talks to people on a regular basis that weren't even aware that Paulding County had a shelter where people can come and adopt pets. Deborah Singletary does a wonderful job with the Facebook page, and through it there have been hundreds of animals adopted. Many people come from surrounding counties like Cobb, Cherokee, Bartow, and Douglas to adopt. Many rescues are credited for helping to get the animals out there as well. This is all accomplished by volunteers who have no gain in doing this other than to save lives. Let's help these people help us and the animals. Look at it from this view. If not for these people, the kill rate would be astronomical, resulting in higher expenses. I volunteer at the shelter. I think we should make it a bit easier for people to volunteer. I know some people that really want to donate their time, but they've been declined after a background check. One person for something as simple as a DUI from 15 years prior. Not that I'm condoning a DUI in any way, but we allow the current use of inmates, so where's the logic in this? We require volunteers to spend a minimum of 8 hours a month, and sometimes that isn't always possible for everyone. I know for me personally, with my work schedule versus the hours animal control is open, it doesn't always allow me 8 hours a month. Volunteers are just that. So why do we need to make it difficult for the ones that have a desire to help? I'm in no way telling any of you how to do your job or even suggesting that you aren't doing it correctly or that I or anyone else can do it better. I realize Paulding County Animal Control isn't a shelter, it's animal control. The job of animal control is being accomplished, but I, as well as many other citizens of Paulding County, would like to see it become more than that. I personally have a passion for helping animals, and I'm not asking you to share my passion. I'm asking you for your help in saving lives. So much of this is in your hands. Gandhi once quoted, "The greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated." Let's be a great county by helping our otherwise helpless animals. Let's progress and move forward